What's the best advice they've given you?
Just remember that you're the prize at all times.
Boom.
Best advice.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
Steve Harvey's shocking double life exposed. You won't believe what's happening behind the scenes. While Diddy's been fleeing the country, evading a massive Homeland Security manhunt, Steve Harvey has found himself in a jaw-dropping predicament. Rumor has it, Steve is now under Diddy's thumb, forced to work for him against his will.
But you gotta understand, you gotta forgive your fathers, because they human too. They made mistakes.
And the scandalous twist. Diddy has dirt on Steve so explosive it could ruin him forever. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Allegedly, Steve even had to sell his own daughter, Lori Harvey, to Diddy. Now, the drama intensifies as Steve fights back, reportedly teaming up with the feds to break free from Diddy's grip. Stay tuned, because this is one celebrity scandal you do not want to miss.
It's just crazy. Just read.
Now, before we dive into the specifics of the explosive war between Steve Harvey and Diddy, it's essential to understand the depth of their relationship. Steve and Diddy are not mere acquaintances. They've been friends for years, often seen at each other's events, sharing laughs and inside jokes. This bond makes the unfolding drama even more shocking. The dark revelations about Diddy's infamous freak-off parties have sent shockwaves through the celebrity world.
Diddy was running some kind of Epstein-type deal where he was filming everybody, right?
That's the rumors, yeah. I don't know that there's any proof or anything other than that.
According to multiple sources and court documents, these gatherings were not just wild parties, but dens of illegal activities. Hidden cameras, substances, and underage women were reportedly part of the mix, painting a picture of debauchery and crime.
Replete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras.
The hidden cameras, allegedly installed in every room of Diddy's mansions, captured numerous celebrities, executives, and athletes in compromising positions without their knowledge. Among those frequently seen at these parties was none other than Steve Harvey.
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
Rodney Lil Rod Jones' lawsuit against Diddy detailed these accusations, stating that Diddy had compromising footage of many high-profile attendees. The implications are staggering, suggesting that Diddy held substantial blackmail material. This brings us to the real crux of the scandal. Why was Steve Harvey, a respected figure, entangled in this mess? It gets even more bewildering when considering the short-lived relationship between Lori Harvey, Steve's daughter, and Diddy. Fans were left scratching their heads when the 49-year-old mogul started dating 22-year-old Lori.
Didn't Diddy's son date her?
Yes! That cannot be true.
The relationship seemed odd from the start, given Diddy's notorious reputation and the significant age difference. Public sightings of the pair, such as their matching outfits and cozy dinners, only fueled the intrigue.
I think it's more interesting that Steve Harvey's there.
Was Lori's relationship with Diddy a genuine romantic involvement, or was it a strategic move orchestrated by Steve? The timeline suggests some uncomfortable possibilities. Their whirlwind romance, complete with luxurious trips and public displays of affection, ended as abruptly as it began, leaving many questions unanswered.
But I would feel like I failed as a father.
I think
if I'm sitting across from the table with a dude the same age as me that's dating my daughter.
One of the most perplexing aspects of this entire saga is why Steve, aware of Diddy's alleged illegal activities, would allow his daughter to date him. It's a question that has fans and observers speculating endlessly. Some suggest that Steve might have been under immense pressure, possibly blackmailed by Diddy using the incriminating footage from those wild parties.
The issue is, it seems as though he wants to kind of like exert power and dominance over people who don't really want it.
The timeline of Diddy and Lori's relationship adds layers to this mystery. They were spotted together multiple times in early 2019, including at a reggae festival in Miami and dining at Nobu in Malibu.
Diddy and Lori Harvey, they're heating things up in Italy. Notice her arm is on the back of his chair.
Despite public denial from both sides initially, their cozy photographs told a different story. The closeness developed rapidly, especially after the demise of Diddy's ex Kim Porter, a time when Diddy was notably vulnerable. Lori's presence during this period seemed to provide comfort to Diddy, making their relationship appear more than just a casual fling.
22 and 49.
Diddy is 49 years old.
Oh, man!
That is a 27-year difference.
Yet, even with this seemingly tender connection, the underlying question remains, why would Steve, a protective father, let his young daughter be involved with a man facing such serious accusations? Was it love, manipulation, or something darker? This brings us to the heart of the matter, the alleged leverage Diddy had over Steve. The accusations from Jones' lawsuit indicate that many celebrities were recorded without their consent during these notorious parties. If Steve was among those recorded, it's plausible that Diddy used this as leverage to ensure Steve's compliance or silence. This theory gains traction when considering Steve's desperate attempts to distance himself from Diddy following the scandal's outbreak. As the scandal unfolded, the relationship between Lori and Diddy came under intense scrutiny. Observers noted the oddities. Why did their relationship seem to be paraded so publicly despite its unconventional nature? Why did it end so swiftly and silently? Lori's sudden unfollowing of Diddy on social media, often a telltale sign of celebrity breakups, further fueled speculation.
When it comes to dating, Lori ain't got a damn thing. I got.
The connections between these events paint a troubling picture. Steve Harvey, a man known for his wholesome image and strong family values, found himself inextricably linked to Diddy's dark world. The rumors of Steve being forced to work for Diddy under threat of exposure seem less far-fetched when placed against this backdrop of manipulation and coercion. Now, if you listen to various insiders and just celebrities, it becomes clear that everything is much more complicated and most of the story is hidden from us. Rumors have been swirling that Diddy has started threatening his victims and witnesses, creating an atmosphere of fear and silence around the scandal.
Claims that he was also told Combs' head of security, Fahim Muhammad, had the power to make people disappear.
The allegations are that Diddy, in a bid to protect his dark secrets, has resorted to intimidation and harassment. For instance, Rodney Lil Rod Jones has accused Diddy of sending associates to threaten his family, including his young daughter.
Family, friends, and everyone close to me just feels like there's a lot of potential threats and everybody's just telling me what he's allegedly capable of.
These accusations paint a grim picture of a man desperately trying to maintain control over a spiraling situation. But the intrigue doesn't stop there. There are whispers that Diddy holds a treasure trove of incriminating evidence against everyone who attended his infamous parties. Imagine the extent of this power, compromising footage of celebrities, executives, and other high-profile individuals caught in less than flattering scenarios.
That clearly there is a criminal investigation underway and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes.
If true, this would explain why so many seem reluctant to speak out against him. The fear of being exposed can be a powerful silencer. Some sources even suggest that Diddy might be working with federal authorities using his leverage to negotiate some form of immunity. This theory is bolstered by claims from figures like Candace Owens and who have insinuated that Diddy has deep connections with federal agencies, protecting him from facing the full brunt of legal consequences.
But Diddy's smart. He filmed every session, so he was Clive and the freak boy that run Universal Music Group.
The latest twist in this already convoluted tale involves Steve Harvey, who, according to the latest rumors, has decided to take a risk and quietly cooperate with the feds. It's said that Steve, tired of living under Diddy's thumb, has struck a deal with federal authorities to provide them with information in exchange for immunity. This move is as bold as it is dangerous, considering the potential backlash from Diddy and his associates. But why would Steve take such a risk now? Some speculate that Steve, a man known for his calculated decisions, sees this as his only way out. Perhaps he has grown weary of the constant threats and the moral burden of staying silent about Diddy's activities. By cooperating with the feds, Steve might hope to not only protect himself, but also clear his conscience and restore his reputation. However, this decision is not without peril. If Diddy were to find out about Steve's cooperation, the consequences could be dire.
There's layers upon layers. When you get into these fucking conspiracy theories, man, they never end. They never end. There's just layers upon layers upon layers.
In the meantime, the public watches and waits, drawn into the drama by each new revelation and rumor. Diddy's legal troubles have only just begun, with multiple lawsuits and investigations piling up. Yet, despite the mounting evidence and testimonies, Diddy remains a free man, his influence and connections seemingly shielding him from immediate repercussions. The conspiracy theories surrounding his untouchability add another layer of complexity to the story. Could it be that Diddy's ties with the federal agencies are indeed protecting him? Or is it his vast network of powerful friends and allies who are pulling strings behind the scenes? As for Lori Harvey, her involvement in this saga raises even more questions. Was her relationship with Diddy a genuine connection, or was she a pawn in a much larger game? The abrupt end to their relationship and her subsequent distancing from Diddy suggests that there might be more to the story than meets the eye. Did she know about her father's cooperation with the feds? Was she aware of the full extent of Diddy's dark side? These are questions that only time and perhaps a few courageous whistleblowers will answer.
That this is the end of the Diddy story as we know it.
The saga of Diddy and Steve Harvey is far from over. With each new development, the plot thickens, drawing in more characters and revealing deeper layers of intrigue and deception. The stakes are high, and the consequences of this unfolding drama could reshape the celebrity landscape in unpredictable ways. For now, the public can only speculate, waiting with bated breath for the next shocking twist in this real-life thriller. The fan reactions to the Steve Harvey and Diddy scandal have been intense and varied. One fan noted a detail that adds an eerie layer to the saga, saying, "Lori has the white nails that Diddy requires his partners to wear." This comment highlights the level of control and manipulation Diddy allegedly exercises over those involved in his infamous freak-off parties. Another fan lamented the broader implications of the scandal on the entertainment industry, remarking, "The industry is pretty sick now due to social media. Things are coming out, done mentally messed people's minds up even back in the 70s and 80s. Real sad." This reflection points to a long-standing culture of exploitation and secrecy within the industry, suggesting that while social media has brought many hidden truths to light, it has also revealed the deep-seated issues that have plagued Hollywood for decades. And that's the latest on the explosive Steve Harvey and Diddy saga. What do you think about the allegations that Steve Harvey was blackmailed into allowing his daughter Lori to date Diddy? Do you believe Steve is truly cooperating with the feds to break free from Diddy's grip? Or is there more to the story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, thanks for watching.